we've been around for almost 100 years, talking to 10th graders, 11th graders, and 12th graders about class rings and graduation prizes and things like that. Herb Jones, we don't just sell class rings at Citrus High School, we do a lot of other things. We do championship rings. It tells you a little bit about our reputation. We did championship ring. We've done the championship ring. We did the University of Alabama. Nick Saban chose to do business with us. So that tells you a little bit about our reputation, as far as Herb Jones' reputation. So they choose to do business with us. We did all the national championships for all of your national championship rings in Florida. We did the University of Georgia SEC championship ring as well. I'll always show you this because it's a nice looking ring. So we do a lot of things besides just sell flash rings and Central High School. So we're going to work with you. The same people that work on those rings are going to be the same people that work on your class rings here. Talk about class rings now. First ever class rings on the left-hand side of your screen up there. On the right-hand side of the screen is basically what your class ring will look like. The cool thing about owning a class ring now, you're going to be able to customize it, put what you want on your class ring. It'll have Citronelle High School around the stone, but you'll be able to design it and put what you want on it. High school tradition, class ring tradition has been going on since West Point, so it's been around for a long time, okay? So the class ring tradition started, you're able to customize, design your class ring, put what you want on it. I'm gonna play this real quick video. It's basically all the choices that you have as far as all the decisions you gotta make this week as far as ordering your class ring.
You, your life, your friends, and your story. Your passion, what you're good at, and what you have fun doing. Capture it all in a class ring from Herb Jones. You're gonna get a catalog that has all the options, but here's a quick preview. Men, first up is the Century. It's a classic. Crestline has a vintage profile. Or, if you can't decide between those two, check out the Alliance collection, which is a combination of both. The All-Star is bold and sporty. Or, you can make a big impression with a big ring, the Extreme. Okay, now it's the ladies' turn. The Century, attractive and popular, just like you. And here's the Crestline with a retro style. The Alliance collection takes both styles and blends them together. This is the Princess. Yeah, you know who you are. You can choose from the fashion-forward La Petite or the winning All-Star.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. I'm having a technology glitch today. Y'all excited about that? That usually happens. Alright, so let me get back to where I was. Oh, that's weird. And there's my problem. About that, but basically, all that video talking about explaining how you put your class ring together, all the different choices you have. Now, the first thing mom and dad are going to say when you order your class ring, how much do the rings cost? The rings cost, it depends on what you want to get as far as your metal. The least expensive metal is the Ultrium metal, and then you go on up 10 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 18 karat gold. So the price of your class ring depends on what metal you choose. The most popular metal is what we call the Ultrium metal. Looks like white metal. It's basically a stainless steel. It's a nice looking metal. You can get it in the natural finish. Looks like platinum. It's durable. Of course, it won't tarnish because mom and dad always ask about it. That looks like white metal. When I got my class ring, everybody got yellow though. Y'all's generation likes the white metal. So if you want to go inexpensive, the Ultrium is your best value and the way to go. It's the most popular metal we sell, the Ultrium metal. So it's real simple. You got to decide how much. That depends on how much your ring's going to cost. You decide on your what style you want, and the metal that determines how much your ring's going to cost. You got to decide on what color stone. If you want color outside, on the outside of your ring, we don't sell a lot of those. People put color on the outside. We do sell a good bit of the stealth finish. If you want to black out your ring, like your tires on your car or your wheels on your car, you can do that. That's what we call the stealth finish. So if you like the stealth finish, you can get that. Okay? Then you got to decide what you're going to get on your class ring. It's going to have Citronelle High School around the stones. You'll decide what you're going to put on each side. one side, whatever you're involved in here at school on the other side. We've got all kinds of different pride sides. You'll see that in your packet information. This is how you put your pride side together. Let's say you play basketball, you're number 25, your center, and your course class of 2023 in your class. That's how you put your pride side together and design it the way you want it. So if everybody in this room orders a class ring, nobody's gonna be exactly the same. So you gotta think about that, what you're gonna get. In the catalog, pride sides from lowrider dude, surfer dude, whatever, band, cheerleading, whatever you're involved in, football, basketball, whatever. Whatever you're involved in, you're gonna be able to put on the side of your ring, okay? On the other side of the ring, you gotta decide if you wanna put your mascot on the side of the ring. Y'all got a cool mascot, the Wildcats. There you go. Y'all supposed to be oohing and on about it right now, come on. How about that? I like this. I like this song.
Give it to me.
Alright, I won't go through it. But anyway, I do like that song. But anyway, that you gotta decide what you're gonna get on each side of your class ring. There's two sides. Central now High School around the stone, Wildcat on one side, Pride side on the other side. If you don't want the Wildcat on your class ring, you pick two Pride sides, no big deal. So you kind of design it the way you want it. Why is Herb Jones the company to come in and do this? Because we do what we say we're gonna do. If you have a problem with your class ring, I told you I'll see you in a couple of years. I don't want you mad at me. I'm gonna do all this for free for you. Clean and polish the ring, resize it. I have people always wanting to know if we can resize their class ring. I do it for the lifetime. I have people 10 years graduate, 10 years ago, they want their ring resized. No problem, we do it for free. Refinish, stone replacement. A lot of people will drop the ring, crack their stone. We do that for free. No big deal, we just replace your stone for you. School transfer, you go to another high school, whether it's out of state, whether it's another school in the county, no big deal. We make a new ring with your new school on it, and we do that for free. Graduation date changes. I hope that doesn't happen to you, but if it does, 2024, 2025, you're in good hands with Herb Jones. We'll make a new ring with your new graduation date on it. How about that? All right. Anybody worried about that in here? I'm just kidding. Don't raise your hand. All right. I have done one guy 3 years in a row. What here? He finally made it. I made him ring 3 times. He finally made it, and there goes my thing again. So anyway, all right. So I guess I've got to basically start all. I'm not going to start all over with the presentation. Basically, I'll finish it up. Okay. This is not working out. My technology today. So basically, what you've got to do is you got to take the packet home, talk to mom and dad, and decide if you want to order a class ring. Okay? You got to bring a $60 deposit back next week. You'll look through the packet information and you'll see all the different information. You can go online to herbjones.com and design your class ring. You can actually order it online if you want to. So if you're virtual, students virtual, you can go online, order your class ring online if you want to. But most of you will order your ring next week when we're on campus. We'll be here and you'll order your ring. We will help you fill out the form. We will measure your finger. We will help you fill out your form next Tuesday when we're on campus. Okay, so if you got any questions, we'll help you work it out. All right. So $60 deposit, fill out your form. We have the lifetime warranty on the class ring. Whatever needs to be done, we will make sure it gets done, taken care of, and the rings come back, and we bring the rings back here next your junior year. We have a ring ceremony. It's kind of cool. Okay. I wish I had finished up my presentation. Sorry about that. The technology. Anybody got any questions about anything that I went over today? Any questions? What day am I coming back next week? All right. And how much is your deposit? Now, let me say the deposit. If you order a gold ring, it's $100 deposit. So if you order anything, if you order an Ultrium, it's $60 deposit. Like I said, that's what most everybody orders. Is an Ultrium class ring. It's inexpensive. You're going to college, you can maybe go gold when you go to college. So it's basically up to you. Take the packet home, and we'll help you fill it out. Any questions? No questions? Coming back next Tuesday, $60 deposit. It's real simple. Any other questions? No questions? No questions? All I want to say is thank y'all very much for your time today. I'll let Miss Fountain, I'll turn it over to her. If she wants to, y'all to go back to class, y'all can hang here for